Good morning everybody, welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. We're all doing great and welcome to this new video here on Hedera. Wanted to do a full update, which is what we're going to do. We'll take a look at the technicals. First of all, my apologies for this extremely messy chart, alright? I mean, there's a lot of different lines here coming together. I think we can remove some because, I mean, you can see just to start off with the analysis, and welcome back everybody. I hope you're having a great weekend, like I said. Before we dive into this analysis, but you can see there's some very crucial levels here at 19.8 and 20 cents. All right, so remember that, and that is also one of the most crucial levels. But now the chart looks a little bit better. But wanted to do a full update on Hedera. Has been some time since I did that. Even though the price action in the last couple of weeks has been pretty good, and yesterday. With the altcoin weakness, we also had some pretty decisive moves, which I wanted to talk about. So let's get right into it. I mean, Hedera, like I said, I mean the structure here on the higher time frame, so on the daily time frame, it's pretty good. We obviously made that bottom right here, the 6th of April, but since then had a balance a bit higher. Broke above that balance as well, as you can see right here at the start of May. No, my apologies. Broke above that at the end of April. Held that at the start of May with a retest of the value area high right here of that balance we had from the end of March until the middle of April, which that level is going to come back a little bit later as well, because I think it's quite relevant. So we created a nice bottom. Now I think with the volume we spent there and in general the strength we've seen after that, I think this is a real bottom, right? So I think we can trust that we're not going to drop down lower than 12.5. For at least the next month. Who knows what happens in the summer, of course. There's a lot of news influencing the price. But that makes it's interesting to buy Hedera. However, we had good price action over the last 2 weeks. You can see we broke above this level right here, which again, like I said, 20 cents, 19.8. We have a huge amount of confluences there. Broke above that with volume. Retested that, rallied up higher, also held that on Thursday, Friday, when we had some bearish pressure coming into the markets. However, you can see we never got that much momentum from that level to push the prices up higher, all right, which is usually like it's a very strong support level, and then you get a reaction like this, right? Now, is that a good sign? Definitely not. So yeah, we dropped down below that with the bearish pressure from Friday into Saturday, and that is where we are right now. All right, volume is dropping, open interest is dropping, so momentum is being lost. Hedera is looking green right here this morning, together with the entire crypto market, by the way. I mean, there's a lot of coins rallying right now. However, the main question is, well, we broke down below this crucial level between 20 and 19.8 cents. Can we reclaim that, right? Because that is ultimately what we want to see. We want to see a reclaim of that level, balance on top of it, and then from there we can rally back up to the highs. This is the best case scenario for Hedera. Is this looking like the most likely scenario right now if you look at the price action of the last couple of days in combination with the market circumstances, in combination with the momentum that Hedera has? No, this is certainly possible, right? So if for some reason we get a lot of volume, could also be news, and we break 20 cents, I'll buy Hedera, all right? I will. But I don't think that's most likely, all right? I don't think, like, buying Hedera right now, I think is stupid. There's no reason why we should break out, even though it is a possibility, and you're buying into resistance. So if you really want to buy Hedera, just wait for a little bit higher after we got the breakout. No, I'd say it's more likely that we'll find resistance, maybe some stability, but ultimately the most likely direction for me seems to be dropping back down into this area right here around 18 and 17.6 cents. Or 17.8, my apologies, where we have another high time frame support level in combination with a imbalance we left with the bullish momentum Thursday the 8th of March. I would say this is most likely, and then that seems like a better buy area in my opinion, but more on that later. I'll keep you updated on that. For now, I think that's what you need to know, so thank you for watching. Have a great Sunday, and bye.